And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 7 of Texans Franchise, and today we're gonna have a good matter of fact, we're gonna have a great episode because first off, we got the Tennessee Titans in a big divisional matchup. They're coming to NRG Stadium, and if there's one thing for sure, we're gonna be competitive, we're gonna make it a great game, and hopefully we don't end up on the bottom. But there's much more, because over here you can see we have a mock draft number 2, and then I think up there somewhere we got a breakout linebacker. Who is that gonna be? Somewhere over there, we got a scouting national focus as well, okay. And last but not least, bang. Now that we are in week 8, this is the final time to make any more trade offers for this season, so see what we could do. Mock Draft 2 is officially out though, and I'm excited to check this one out because we haven't gotten one since like week 3, and it looks like the projected #1 overall pick not only goes to the Rams, but it looks like they're going to take Carlos Russell, a zone cornerback out of NC State. His stats look pretty ridiculous, catching B to D man, and I believe that was B press and A zone. Wow, he's a little undersized, but I mean, if that man coverage is a B, he's going to be a baller. He is a savvy defender with the ball in the air. He has a motor that runs through the whistle. Unnecessary roughness, whatever number Carlos Russell is. Now his ratings, however, aren't anything too special. He's probably not going to be that generational talent that I would be looking up to trade for if there is one, but they're all just around decent to good to solid. Nothing stands out. Number 2 right now goes to the Chicago Bears, and they're taking Jake Hitchcock out of Miami, the edge rusher there. His stats don't look too bad. B to D power moves, B tackle, only C finesse moves, but he is a power rusher archetype, so you would hope that would be B, if not even A. Kind of underwhelming. We got Carl McCauley here, a speed rusher going to the Jets, who of course we just traded with, gave him Brandin Cooks, so will they be number 3 at the end of the season? We will see. He looks like a decent linebacker as well. Archer Hall, who I believe was projected to us in the very first mock draft. I don't know how I was even picked number 1. We much better than that, baby. He's now down at number 4, falling down a little bit, but still projected in the top 5 here, and he does look decent. I might check him out. He is a power rusher archetype, B awareness, B tackle, B play right there, C finesse move, but A to C power moves. If that is A, he could be a player. Parker Hargrove projected to go at number 5. He's one of the players I actually have favorited on my board as well. I'll show you guys right after, because I've been looking in depth a little bit, seeing which players I'm going to like. We have another crazy defensive tackle here with Lennox Howard going at number 7 of the Giants, Conrad Moreland to the Raiders. There are some great interior defensive linemen in this class. Another one here in Neville Carmen going to the Vikings. He looks pretty insane as well. The 6'3" run stopper out of Notre Dame is still just 21 years old, but like the Carlos Russell guy, his ratings aren't anything too great. You would expect his strength maybe to be elite in something else like that, but they're all just good to solid. Statistically wise though, looks like an absolute animal. Dorian Peterson is projected to go number 9, a left tackle there. The Bengals O-line in real life in shambles right now, absolute shambles. Panthers number 10 pick getting a guard. We got Paul Boss at our first pick on number 11, which would be a power rusher. I think I am in the market for an edge rusher. We have not gotten too much pressure this year, which is quite concerning. Paul Boss is here, guy though. He's got a great name, but man, his ratings don't match that last name. His skills, he's got D finesse moves, B power moves. He doesn't really look too great, if I'm being honest with you. Bro, why does it reset you to the number 1 every time? Number 12 now, we have a right tackle, Jared Hall, going to the Dolphins to be that Tua blindside protector. Number 13 is Alex Sims, who I believe is another guy I might have on my board. I'm not too sure. 14 is us again, the Browns pick, of course. They have us taking Najee Jones out of Western Michigan, another edge rusher. So they have us double dipping in the top 15, which is an interesting take by them for sure. His ratings look a little bit better than the first guy we saw, but once again, nothing too great. You don't love the decent to solid strength, especially at edge, but he looks like a speed rusher nonetheless, so A to C finesse moves is nice. Yeah, D power moves, so kind of a one-trick pony, though. And it just keeps resetting me. It's making me mad now. We're just fly through. His Garland receiver, Bills, number 15 pick. Interesting that they're not doing too great. We got an edge here going to the Commanders. George Good, another guy I have on my board. Is this the first QB off the board? At 18, looks like not a great QB class, as the Seahawks might be able to get a gem there later down the board. Derek Mann, Lance Schaffer, got a corner to the Jaguars here, but John, I can't talk. We choked their game. This guy looks insane. This is another guy on my draft board, Landon Cherry. He's a deep threat out of A&O. He's got F catching. I didn't see that before. All I saw, it was a question mark before. All I saw was deep route, or a deep route, and B catching traffic. And look at these ratings. Great to elite acceleration, change of direction, speed. This dude is going to be a demon on the flanks, but F catching is like the worst thing you can have as a receiver, bro. Man is running deep, getting open, but he ain't gonna catch anything, which sucks. We got right tackle at number 23 here, Brad Gore, a corner to the Bucks. First running back off the board, and it, for whatever reason, is to the Colts, who signed Nyheim Hines as a backup running back and have Jonathan Taylor, arguably the best running back in the league. What are we doing, Madden? We got an edge, or not an edge, just a linebacker going to the Chiefs here at 26. The Lions, which I believe is the Rams pick, Jarrell Johnson, another linebacker. We got a corner to the Steelers. Offensive line for the Eagles, that also makes no sense. They have the best line in the league, including Jordan Mailata at left tackle. Why would they draft a left tackle? I don't know. The Ravens, Miles McDonald there, and then the Chargers with a safety at the end, and then the Dolphins with Alan Fox, an interior defensive lineman. And that was our first time really checking this class in depth. Now we've saved it till week 8 so we can start getting some more knowledge on the players. Like I said, Parker Hargrove is an absolute monster and would be a nice addition. Alex Sims, George Good, both look like some great corners. Our corners are a little bit older in Desmond King and Steven Nelson, so we want that young partner alongside Derek Stingley so they can grow together and build some chemistry. Landon Cherry, we showed you guys, but he lost his taste in my mouth. I won't lie. But you know what I mean, the F catching just isn't great, man. Jerry Black was kind of just a worse version of him. And then we got Corn Caver actually later on edge that looks decent with B power moves here, round 1 to 2 projection. So we might be able to trade down and get him, maybe. I don't know, his stats don't look good at all. And then the last guy I have on my favorite boards is Sergio Guerrero here, an outside linebacker out of Western Virginia. Just seems like a do-it-all beast. Great to elite speed there, solid to good acceleration, decent to solid strength. Nothing really eye-popping about that except for the speed, but his statistics look pretty good with B awareness, A block shed, C mans, B zone, B hit power as well. If we can get him in round 2, round 3 deep, I'll take it. And unfortunately, as of right now, doesn't look like we have that set in stone generational player that I would have loved to have, but maybe somebody pops up later on as the draft process goes on. Next up on the agenda board though is a breakout linebacker. I'm so excited. If it's who I think it is, it's going to be awesome. Because remember, we're coming off an amazing game where we clutched up for Dameon Pierce's superstar dev as well. And now we're going to have another rookie. It's middle linebacker Christian Harris. His game day goal, hold the Titans to less than 250 total yards or get him just one interception, forced fumble, tackle for loss, or sacks. I just need one. I'm going to be blitzing him all day. I'm going to be using him, and we're going to get that because we need him to go to star. That would be amazing. And now we got our scouting national focus. And I don't really know why I hyped it up like that because it's kind of underwhelming. We just got to put it on position. I'm going to do defensive end here for our national scout because that is something I'm really looking forward to. Left end is one of the strengths in this class as well, so let's get him more scouted. And last but not least, week 8, the final week we have to make any trades or look at anything that we want. We have some trade offers for Titus Howard, who is still my starting right guard right now. But we checked these out last episode. They were kind of underwhelming. There's only 5 here and they're even more underwhelming. But I am a little intrigued to see if we can make any buzzer beater moves. I have something quite in mind. Maybe for Lermy Tunsil. Because I want you guys to look at this. When we go ahead and check out the blocking stats and sort it by sacks, he's actually led up the most this year with 6. Of course, he has played a ton of snaps, 387 there. But Titus Howard has played 350, only given up 2 sacks. So he's done a phenomenal job at right tackle for us so far. And if we can keep him there, potentially move Mekhi Becton to left tackle and trade Lermy Tunsil maybe for a fat package. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I am intrigued to see what we can get for him. Also, Britt sucks, but I'm just going to ride with him. We'll get a center in the draft, hopefully. But at the same time, that would mean AJ Cannon would be starting again, and that would be a travesty. And like I said, I'm like 80% not going to do anything with Lermy Tunsil. I would love for him to stay. I just am intrigued to see what his value and the offers that we're going to get. Chidobe Awuzie and Akeem Davis-Gaither, Gabe Davis, OJ Howard, who's actually on the Texans, scored twice in week 1. Would be nice to have him right now without Brevin Jordan for the next few weeks. Not a bad deal there. Gabe Davis would be really fun, especially with Nico Collins being down as well. Cortland Sutton, not interested. Devin White, I mean, wow. Devin White would be an amazing addition to this defense, especially alongside Christian Harris, especially if we can go up to star. Hollywood Brown, Mike Williams, Juju here, not interested. Kwity Paye would be nice, but interdivision, don't want to give him Tunsil, and don't really want to do a trade interdivision like that anyway. Trade Turner, some picks, but they're future picks. Dalton Schultz, no. The Dolphins always try to lowball me here. I don't know why. They want Lermy Tunsil back. He's their MVP, their domino effect for all their success now. Josh Sweat, Anthony Harris, not it. Brian Edwards, Rashawn Evans. We've got Ayuk here, which would be fun. Kadarius Toney is just in every single package available. They always are offering him to me, but we got Elijah Moore now, so we don't really need him. James Robinson, interdivision once again. John Franklin Myers, not too bad. Amon-Ra St. Brown would be fun. Preston Smith, Javon Hargrave, Kareem Hunt. Just don't need these guys. Hunter Renfrow, J.K. Dobbins, Marcus Davenport, and a second this year. A current second. That's not a bad deal, you know. Like I alluded to earlier, we need more edge rushers and just defensive linemen as a whole. Plus that second round pick. He's still young. We can give him like a prove-it year deal after his contract runs out as well. Wow, that's intriguing. Quandre Diggs, Deontay Johnson. We got Farley and Darius Smith. That's definitely by far the best offer here in my opinion. But like I said, I think I'd rather just keep Lermy for now. Actually, you know what I want to try out? What if we do Lermy and then the Cleveland Browns pick, which is projected Jamar Chase. Roquan Smith from the Bears as well. Jamar Chase is ridiculous. Joe Hayden, who just retired. Shout out to him for having a great career. Jordan Poyer and some picks. Simmons, Amari Cooper, Ryan Jensen, Rodney Hudson, Keenan Allen. Oh my God. Joe Tooney and McCole Hardman. Wow. Darius Leonard, Kendall Fuller, Zeke. I mean, these are awesome. I'm not going to do these because these are a little too wild. Kyle Pitts. Kyle, who sucks so far, 2 weeks in. He's my fantasy tight end, so I don't like you, Kyle Pitts. You need to step it up, even though it's more your coach's fault. Saquon and Galladay, Scherf and Kirk. Whoa, Brandin Cooks already wants to join us back. We love you. Penei Sewell and Mike Hughes. Wow, that's interesting. Penei Sewell and Mekhi Becton as our franchise tackles would be kind of nice for the future. Derek Brown. I don't know why I say Derek Brown. Names for it. But DJ Moore and Derek Brown. Wow. That is a great deal. We got Waller, we got Judon and Damian Harris, Havenstein, Calais Campbell, Ryan Ramczyk, DK Metcalf, Minka. Oh my God, these offers are insane. I'm not going to do them, but man, looking at them is fun. But who knows, maybe in the offseason, if we do decide to trade Tunsil, we got some great deals on the board. We do have 54 staff points to use up. I think I'm going to keep doing player growth here because we got a young team. We want everybody to develop, and let's go ahead and throw it on QB. And then I think for 25, let's do the final piece, which is all players on your team count as a scheme fit during training, which means just extra XP, extra boost. Love it. But now with everything out the way, let's start to focus on our game plan against this week 8 matchup against the Tennessee Titans. And for their offense, we're looking at one man and one man only. We are not scared of their passing game with Tannehill and no more AJ Brown. It's just Derrick Henry, and I guess I'll just keep it on outside run. It's what they want me to do, so let's do it. An offensive game, I honestly don't even have to show this anymore. I do throw it medium every time, and it's honestly the weakness for like every team we face. And for our focus players, I think I'm gonna change this up. I think it got a little messed up when somebody got hurt. I think Metchie got hurt, right? We had Metchie here originally. I'm gonna do him just because he is normal development, and Stingley's already star. Game plan, and like I said, we are not worried about their passing, so let's do allow 2 or less passing touchdowns. 20 points or less looks good. Titans defense is pretty stingy, and it's gonna be an interdivisional ugly battle, so let's do 300 yards. And then for the main goal, I might do something a little audacious here. Allow under 200 yards. We need under 250 for Christian Harris. Let's just try to get a defensive masterclass from our squad, which we showcased last week against the Raiders. Man, we were so good against that high-powered offense, and we got no injuries. Feels good. And then for players that can get upgraded this week, we got Kenyon Green, Dameon Pierce, Brevin Jordan. All 3 of those guys have been excellent for us. Rasheem Green, really good. The new breakout man, Christian Harris. And then last but not least, Jonathan Grenard. Dameon Pierce, who of course has superstar abilities now, superstar development. Unfortunately, yeah, we cannot give him an ability yet. He needs to be 75 overall, but that is okay. Let's keep doing elusive back here. He does not go up in rating, but he does become a scheme fit now, and we do get ourselves +1 juke move, change of direction, and ball carrier vision. Brevin Jordan, who's been a revelation for us, but unfortunately we are losing him now for 2 weeks. I'm just going to keep doing vertical threat, and we should get a ton of upgrades. He also goes up to 73 overall, and look at all of those chickens. Christian Harris, I think I'm going to do pass coverage, which is his main thing right now. I want him to get up to 70 overall because it just looks a lot better. And he actually gets a lot there, including +1 speed, +1 man zone as well. Okay, and agility. And then probably our last one here for today, Jonathan Grenard. Let's throw it on speed rusher there. We want him to get up to an 80 overall, and we'll start working on everything else. +1 finesse moves. Nice. And then the 2 greens can get the auto upgrade. But before we head in, of course, we got to find out our offensive and defensive playbook. Last week, we had the Bills and the Broncos. Pretty solid all around. I do rate those ones. We're going to get the Ravens this week, which is a tough offensive play because there was a ton of just Lamar running the ball, because that's what they're best at, because Lamar's amazing, and Davis Mills, not his game, I'd say. And then we get the Commanders defense. Baltimore, John Harbaugh, and Washington, Ron Rivera. And we are now ready to get this matchup on the way. The Titans are a 79 overall, which is actually a little low from what I was thinking. Of course, we're 76. You guys already know that. Let's go to NRG Stadium. When I hear NRG, all I think of is one thing. This is Rocket League! So iconic, man. Does anybody play Rocket League? If you do, leave your rank down below. Shout out to you. Kickoff is on the way. Oh, Desmond King's back. Okay, did that mess up my depth chart though? That's the question. Everything's looking good to me, and look at this. Lead read option for Davis Mills. Read option Davis Mills. But they do, of course, have a lot of good run plays as well. And let's feed the superstar, man, Dameon Pierce, in his first carry with it. He gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. Let's pass it for the first time. And Elijah Moore is open almost immediately there. Gets me an easy first down. 2nd and 11 on the 39. Feed him through the middle. John Metchie, juke him out. Oh my god, that was almost disgusting. But another first down. The offense is rolling. 2nd and 7, gonna be handing this one off again. Jeffrey Simmons is just different. My god. And now we got ourselves a 3rd and 7. Can we feed Elijah Moore? He had a little bit of separation. Davis Mills just poor accuracy for like no reason. I don't think we had any pressure on us as well. And here we go with a long field goal with wind kind of in my way. Oh, that's terrible. That is, oh my god. What the heck was that, bro? Good god, I need to get that out of my mouth. What was that? What was that? Do I blame KayKayEs Fairwin? Absolutely not. That was all my fault. See, we need 1 tackle for loss. It might be impossible with the queen right on the other. I can't joke about the queen right now. Well, I was gonna call him Queen Henry as a joke, but you know what I mean. 2nd and 4. It's another handoff here to Henry. Gets them a first down. I might press their receivers all game. Honestly, I don't. What up? No, I got stuck. I got stuck there. I just honestly trust our corners against them, though. Robert Woods, we got a rookie in Traylon Burks. It's not too threatening. We got 3 really good corners now. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god, that was even worse. And Derrick Henry is just going to do Derrick Henry things. And the Titans, just like that, already into our territory, but we get a nice tackle for loss there. I think that was Grant Delpit as well. I was hoping I could get there with Christian Harris in time, but shout out to Grant Delpit, who, of course, we traded for the other week, but is kind of, you know, died down. The hype has died down after we got Elijah Moore. And, of course, Mekhi Becton. Can we get a false start, referee? Roll him. Roll him. 2nd and 18 now. And it's a pick, and it's Grant Delpit again. Oh my god, Ryan Tannehill literally threw it right in the breadbasket, straight to Grant Delpit. Take that all day. He is off to a great start. Tackle for loss and a freaking pick already. Get this man a breakout. Huge play by Delpit, man, as the Titans were driving down every time Henry was getting utilized there. Can we get out wide here? But as you guys know, first half, Dameon Pierce is just terrible. See what we can do here. Don't really like my options. Yeah. Just not much was open on that 2nd down, but now we got a 3rd and 9 on our own 16 here. See if we can make any magic happen, and we can, and it's none other than Elijah Moore, who's coming through massively this game. Huge gain. We're already onto the 44 now. Okay, with the jet sweep here, if we can just get over the edge there, we have a lot of real estate to work with. If we just get a good block. You gonna, oh no, Yanovich, you gotta stay on him, man. 2nd and 10 now. We got 3 receivers lined up wide. Kenyon Green, why do you block him over there, dude? 3rd and 11 now. Oh my goodness, Elijah Moore. Davis Mills, what a beautiful ball. Honestly thought that was going to be a pick at first, but it would go straight over Elijah Moden and into the hands of Elijah Moore. That was a dime on a 3rd and 11 too. Wow. Look at this. Oh my god, that's pinch perfect. That's pinch perfect. Huge first down by the boys there. Let's see if we can run the ball finally, and looks like we can. Dameon Pierce, his first big gain of the day, gets me 9. Gonna have Elijah Moore on the check down here if we do need it, but let's see if John Metchie. Nope. I tried to throw it away, but Davis Mills did a freaking 180. Like, what? It is so frustrating. Like, I really do not understand that at all. Elijah Moore again. We don't get the 4th, or we don't get the conversion there, but 4th and 2 on the 22. I think we go for it at home as well. The crowd wants it. In a run formation here, gonna actually be passing the ball. Can anybody get open? Pharaoh Brown, I should have just took the points. Honestly, at least it wasn't a pick, but I should have just took the points. I should have just took the points, hindsight, but it's okay, man. I trust our defense to make some plays. Christian Harris. Man, Derrick Henry is going to be annoying. I thought that play was a play action, but it wasn't, and we had my backup tight ends as well, which just wasn't great from me. I should have known. Christian Harris. We get in the backfield there. He still gets 2, though. 2nd and 8 now. Christian Harris once again. We get a good wrap-up. Okay. 3rd and 5. Lined up on Hooper here. And Derrick Henry is just doing everything for them right now, bro. He's got like 3 catches already. 2nd and 10. Pinch the line there. Oh, my goodness. Was that a loss of yards? They didn't get a yard. I'm going to check, though, because sometimes those do be counting and stuff. 1 tackle for loss. Christian Harris has 2? When? This man's built different, bro. Okay, so that stress is off my shoulders now, so Now we can play an easy flowing game and just look straight for the W. That is awesome, man. So Christian Harris will now be a star development, which is awesome to see. Let's clamp up here on this 3rd and 5. Ryan Tannehill's got nothing. Can we get some pressure win? We do. It's Ross Blacklock. Beautiful stuff. They are now out of field goal range as well. It's a stinky first half, but it's an interdivision. It's a battle. It's what we expected this game, and the defense is coming through. 1st and 10. Let's see what we can cook up. I'm just going to feed Dameon Pierce quick here. Probably should have kept running right there, but we still got good yardage. 2nd and 2. Let's hand this one off to Dameon Pierce. Gets a nice hard cut to the middle. Justin Britt's hurt, honestly. I don't care. Honestly, though, I have no idea who our backup center is. Might put Britt, or might put AJ Can there. That might be our best option. That's a dime. That's a dime, Davis Mills, with pressure. I believe Kevin Byard was blitzing right there as well, but we read that. We picked that up. Achilles sprain. Oh, man. I'm going to put AJ Can at center. Famous last words. 1st and 10, handing another one off to Dameon Pierce. Gets a nice juke and actually does well there to get me positive yardage. But unfortunately, still hasn't gotten into the game much yet, has Dameon Pierce. I'm just going to hit the flat here. Chris Conley is not out of bounds. I feel like Dameon Pierce is always a god in the second half, and Davis Mills is a god in the first half, but they're just never on the same page. Like, it's either one or the other. 62-yard field goal. I think wins in our favor, though, right? Because last time it wasn't. This is a mistake. This is a mistake, but we're going to do it. KayKayEs Fairbairn. Doesn't get much better than that. Perfect timed kick. What did I expect? I don't know. I'm setting up KayKayEs Fairbairn to fail. I'm sorry. I was just hoping the win could help out a little bit, you know what I mean? But now, got a fresh set of downs for the Tennessee Titans here. And Steven Nelson just kind of got cooked there by Bobby Trees. 2nd and 7 now. Ryan Tannehill in empty here. Let's clamp up. Let's clamp up, baby. Just swat it. Just swat it. Derek Stingley, do what you do best. Actually, that's getting pick sixes. Derek Stingley, 3 on the year. That's got to be the high in the league right now. 3rd and 7, though. Let's keep him 3 points, and I won't be too mad. It's actually a run here. Derek, I mean, we had people on him. It's just Derek freaking Henry. And the clock stops after an Austin Hooper injury timeout. Derek Henry in the zone now as well. It's going to be even harder. You've got to be kidding me. Titans now, though, in primed position to get the first score of the game. Tackled for loss is how to get Henry out of his zone. So we will most definitely try our user pick. Christian Harris, the breakout man who only needed 1. He's got 3 defensive stats to show for you. Ryan Tannehill is feeding me the ball in the red zone. I love it. I absolutely love it. 1st and 10 now on our 8. Going to be very important to get out here. Chris Conley gets absolutely hit. To rock our first slip screen of the game here. Mekhi Becton, I'm expecting some good blocking from you, and I think we saw a good one there. 1st down. And the pressure just gets to me. Nick Kwiatkowski. Now 2nd and 21. Not going to use a timeout here. Just a little too risky now. I'm actually going to streak Elijah Moore. We have Pharaoh Brown and John Metchie on a go as well. I'm going to feed Pharaoh Brown. Was Elijah Moore actually open? And unfortunately, we do have to kick the ball off to them after that great turnover by Christian Harris, but still 0-0. Stalemate in the first half. Our goal right now, we got to get Henry out the zone, man, because if he's staying in that zone, it's going to be impossible to get him down. 2nd and 3. It looks like a screen pass to Henry, and this is not going to be good. Derek Stingley actually does amazing there to get him down. Another pass play here. Still no runs by the Titans, and it's just a quick and easy 1st down for, I believe, Kyle Phillips. 2-minute warning. What? Who got hurt? Somebody. I think that means somebody got hurt then, and the message just gets a little mixed up because this game sucks. We tried to read it. Tried to get there with Christian Harris, get him his 2nd pick on the day. Just a little too slow. 2nd and 3, and it's another passing play here. Have not ran the ball once in the second half yet. And here we go. Their first run of the second half. I just went through. I thought he was going left with Del Pitt there. We blitzed too. We did everything we could there, but Derrick Henry just still got through. I got like sucked into that block. Hello. And the Titans once again in our red zone, but they are 0 for 2 so far this game. So let's see if our defense can stand out once again here. And Tannehill just does the wise move. 3rd and 1 now. I'm going to pinch the line. They got to feed Henry, right? They got to. It's a play action. Kruger Hill fumble. Christian Harris. Oh my God. They are 0-3 in our red zone. Can we get a Christian Harris touchdown? He has been phenomenal. In a game where he had a breakout to go up to star development, he has killed it. He has the requirements to go up to X Factor if that was the case. What a game, and he gets his first NFL touchdown of his young career. Christian Harris starts it off in the second half with a banger, baby. Let's go. Kruger Hill, though, with a great strip sack there. Shout out to him. And what a great dive. 3 turnovers now for the Titans, all coming inside our 10-yard line, I believe, as well. We could potentially have 2 more field goals as well, but I suck. Unfortunately for us, though, Queen Henry is still in the zone, which is so annoying. They're going to feed him once again here. Grant Delpit tried to dive out. I was hoping he could potentially get a pick there. Look at this dude, bro. 1st and 10. Henry literally has, like, all of their yards. Christian Harris. And this is not good, man. Derrick Henry is destroying me. I'm pretty sure he has, like, legit 80% of their yards this game. Because nobody else I haven't even mentioned, dude. And here we go. We hit this man. Who was this? Their offensive line is just eating me alive right now. They're getting some amazing blocks. We're going to follow that, and it's not, but it is Jerry Hughes in the backfield and Christian Harris with a huge hit on Derrick Henry. Is that a TFL, though? It is. Oh, my God. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Derrick Henry is now at the zone, and we can tackle him kind of now, as opposed to impossible. It's another pass here. Stingley. What? I swear he was in. I swear he was in. I'm not gonna instant replay because that's kind of cheese. I'm gonna challenge it because I'm pretty sure Stingley had 2 feet in. Ref, I'll slip you an extra few hundos underneath. He's in. He is in. He is in. 1, and then he drags his left. Oh, he just didn't. He simply just didn't. Am I blind? Dang it. Ref, don't forget about those hundos, though. Do not forget about those hundos. Okay, Titans ball. Imagine 4 turnovers in the red zone. That would have been incredible. Stingley making a big play. We got this slant on locks. We got everything on locks. Tannehill just sends it out of bounds there, and looks like they're going to get their first 3 points of the game, unless we can block it. This is my boy Tevier. Tevier, show me something. Not today. They get their first points of the game, though. 3-7 now. It's been an ugly one. Definitely an ugly one, but it's the games we love. It's the games we love to play. Okay, I don't know what happened there. 2nd and 8 now on this play action. Let's feed Farrell Brown underneath there. Beautiful catch. 1st and 10, and we can get our first glimpse of second half. Dude, Kenyon Green is literally a lost puppy. What is he doing? What? It might just not be a Dameon Pierce game, unfortunately for us. Gonna feed Dameon Pierce, actually, on the flat here. Gets me a few good yards. And on a big 3rd and 6 now, I see Farrell Brown just open. Just open. We're going to feed him immediately. Gave me a good chunk. 2nd and 6 now. Dude, oh my. Okay, I might just be done running this game. Big 3rd and 5 now, though. Farrell Brown. Just can't come down with it. Just cannot come down with it. Did I have Metchie on the post there? It's a tight call. Safety was up top there as well. I mean, Dameon Pierce was open. Could have just trusted him in a one-on-one matchup there, but I don't know. I was just trusting Farrell Brown. He's been having a good game so far. And we get a 50-yard field goal now. Really need to convert this. I couldn't have done anything else there, KayKayEs. Thank you. I don't even know if it's good anymore, man. And that looks to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Big 4th quarter on its way. Up 7 points here. Titans still without a touchdown despite getting endless opportunities. Let's keep this going. Delpit's actually manned on Derrick Henry here. Let's move him down. Let's get on him. Let's not let him get any room, unfortunately. Looks like Kyle Phillips gets some about 5 yards, but still 3rd and inches here. Can we get a stop here? I'm afraid of Derrick Henry in this situation, because why wouldn't they feed Derrick Henry on a 3rd and inches, you know? But they're not going to do it. They're going to actually pass the ball here, and we get him down. Mike Vrabel, Ryan Tannehill are just having a mess of a game. Rasheem Green with an amazing play and a huge sack for us to get the ball back with just 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Come on. Any sort of points would be awesome here, as it would make it a 2-possession game. So let's see what we can do. Oh, dude, this is ridiculous. 2nd and 9 now. Hit with them with a little play action. We get it over. What a dime. What? Farrell. You've got to be kidding me right now. Lermy. Huge hit, Lermy. Farrell Brown, I mean, he's been having such a great game, but at the same time, this is going to happen when your backup tight end is playing, man. You've got to be kidding me. Was it a fumble? I think somebody punched it out. Yeah, right there. That's clean as it can get, man. You've got to be kidding me. On a 1st down as well. Brevin Jordan would never. But let's clamp up again here with the defense. They've been so good for us so far this game. Steven Nelson. Oh my God, I thought that was going to be a pick. That would have been incredible. Man up on Henry here with Jalen Petrie. Looks like they're going to be running the ball. We shoot the gap. We're all there. 3rd and 9. Let's press the receivers. Let's use our boy, Christian Harris. And let's keep him to 3. If not even 0. Can we get a turnover here? That would be nice. Safe tackle. What a tackle. Christian Harris is having a phenomenal game, man. They're going to go for it. Looks like they're going to go for it. Huge call by Mike Vrabel here on a 4th and 5 on the 25. Can the Texans be stingy once again here? Is he short? He's short. Oh my God, that had to be inches. That had to be literally inches. Christian Harris, once again, as well as Christian Kirksey there, were phenomenal. And it's another takeaway by the Houston Texans defense. What a performance they are having so far. Unfortunately, the offensive line is putting up the absolute most stinker of a game I've ever seen, man. We have not ran for, I think, more than 10 yards, which is so bad. Davis Mills is just, oh my God, that's amazing. He's 18 for 22. I know no touchdowns this game, but no interceptions as well. And he lofted that one right over the corner there, right to Elijah Moore. That was a thing of beauty. Honestly, a little screen pass here. Can we get some good blocking? Decent enough, I guess. Actually, no, it wasn't. I got 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. I'm just going to hit this one in the flat to Chris Conley here, and he almost gets me a first down. 3rd and 1. O-line, please come through now. Please, O-line, please. With 5 minutes to go, a first down here would be massive. Would wipe away another few minutes off the clock, and we almost let that one go there, but we'll take it. We love the ugly ones. I don't want it pretty. I don't want it pretty this game. We want the ugly yards. We want the ugly first downs. 1st and 10 now. Fake jet sweep. It's just, oh my, this is... 2nd and 7 now. I think I'm just gonna... Dude, I was in the middle of saying, I think I'm just going to play this one safe. I'm just going to hit the flat. But it seems like every time in these fourth quarters where there's a little bit of pressure on Davis Mills, he just loses it. I don't understand. I could have stayed in the pocket there, potentially hit. Is that John Metchie? But I was just going to hit the flat here. Wide open. And, I mean, it's just ridiculously miles away from him, bro. And it's a pick 6. And now it's a tie game. It's ridiculous, man. It really is. I don't know what to do there. We had him open. I went for the safe option. Unfortunately, pressure just got to us. And it's just a tough one to take, man. Especially in a close battle like this one at home. But at least fate is in our hands now with under 4 minutes to go. If we can drive down and waste some clock, there was literally nothing open there, man. Bud Dupree gets through. 12 loss. 2nd and 22 now after a massive loss of yards. I'm just going to hit Dameon Pierce here. Can we hurdle him? We cannot, but we get decent enough yardage to make this kind of manageable. 3rd and 15. Huge down here. And it's none other than the freaking GOAT, Chris Conley. This man just comes through. Every single time when I need him most, he has been unbelievable for us. Unbelievable. He catches everything, bro. I swear. Now with almost just 2 minutes to go, 2-minute warning to pass, we just need a few first downs here, and I do not like it. I swear I was moving left so I can get out of the pocket there. Oh my God, I am an idiot, man. Like, I was moving left to try to get out of the pocket, but I think Davis Mills just got in like the animation and just got kind of stuck, unfortunately. Elijah Moore, nice gain, almost at the 50. The worst part about intentional grounding too is that you lose a down, man. It's so... Farrell Brown. Oh my God, he's been getting so open on those routes all day long. And now we're on the 31. We could potentially steal this one away. If we can just get maybe another first down, make him use some timeouts here, things could be good. But we have not been able to run the ball at all this game. Can the line come through when needed most? No. And remember, we only have 2 timeouts because we challenged on that Stingley interception earlier as well. So we need to really pick these up. Is nobody on Jeffrey Simmons? Like if there's one man we're going to be scared of in their front 7, it's Jeffrey Simmons. And he just gets a clean ticket through. Nobody touches him at all. Dude, what is this game? Because if someone does just pick him up there, I have room to work with here. That is a first down, bro. And 3rd and 3, we're going to be playing all out here. We're going to try to get this first down. See what can happen. Elijah Moore. Oh my God. Elijah Moore like Jordan. Different. Elijah Moore, Davis Mills. That was an absolute dime, bro. I think we're good. I think we are good. Are you freaking kidding me right now? I was reading Metchie there, but Kevin Byard dropped back to cover him, and Elijah Moore just got that much space. And that's all we needed. Davis Mills, as long as he has no pressure on him, the pass is honestly incredibly in play for number 41 there. But Elijah Moore with the concentration catch of the year. Look at this. To catch this ball and come down with it is unbelievable. He nutmegs 41 as well, just goes through his body. It doesn't matter. Elijah Moore is him. And that was the Titans' final timeout as well. Okay, I'm just gonna let the clock run out because we can't run anyway. Gotta run one last play here though, so let's go ahead and do it. Dameon Pierce. And Jeffrey Simmons, again, I mean, he's just amazing, isn't he? 21 on 37 yards. That is unbelievable.
Huh?
I got a little scared of the clock there, I won't lie, because I was on true clock, so I kind of panicked and just hit timeout, which kind of can screw me here. And just 6 mile per hour wind going east should be a gimme for KayKayEs Fairbairn here, as long as we don't mess it up. 5 seconds left on the clock, though. Still got work to do. I'm going to try to kick this one a little short, so then they have to return it. And what in the world? I think wind. 3-man deep. 3-man deep. We're not playing no games. I'm actually going to rush Christian Harris here. We get through. Unfortunately, cannot get the sack. And with 0 seconds left on the clock, it is a massive W here in Houston against divisional rivals. And now the team on the bottom of the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans, were beaten. They had their chances. They had all the chances in the world. Derrick Henry had an amazing game, but the defense came through in the red zone. Ton of turnovers. Great work by the offense as well to get them first downs at the end and clutch up there. And it's a great W. Dude, what a game, man. What a game. That had grit and grind written all over it. Davis Mills was by far the better QB today with a 96.9 rating. 25 for 30 for 318 yards is spectacular. Really good. No touchdowns, unfortunately, from him today, and a really bad pick. Just poor accuracy under pressure there, which just always falls in the defender's hands for some reason. But he did completely and utterly outplayed Ryan Tannehill, who had a 45.6 QBR, 14 for 22, only 150 yards as well. 0 touchdowns, 2 very costly interceptions as well. That was almost 3 with Derek Stingley in the end zone. Dameon Pierce's first game as a superstar, and it was not pretty. The run game was not available at all. 21 rushes and 37 yards, 1.7 a carry. Terrible game from him. Derrick Henry was amazing, of course. 108 yards, 6.7 a carry, broke 17 tackles. My God. And then receiving wise, I mean, man, this is why we traded for Elijah Moore. He was so good for us today. A ton of first downs, a ton of big catches for us to move the chains and keep our momentum going. Elijah Moore was spectacular. His best game so far for us. 8 receptions, 126 yards. They're still trying to find his first touchdown for us, though. Would love that. Dameon Pierce through the air was decent. Pharaoh Brown was incredible with 88 yards on 5 catches. He is slotting in very nicely as our backup, but having to play as a tight end 1. Chris Conley arguably had the biggest play of the game on a long 3rd down at the end there in his post route. And Davis Mills, the connection is just money, man. Metchie, only 30 yards for him. I would like to get him more involved, but I think he had a few plays where he got open deep, and I just either ran out of time or just was looking at somebody else. So Metchie, I'll keep my eye on you. Wow. Mekhi Becton, 5 pancakes today. No sacks given up at all. 5 pancakes is ridiculous, man. He is full. And then defense, the game was all about Christian Harris today, who had his superstar breakout story to go up to star development, and he had himself 6 solo tackles, 4 assisted for 10 total. He only needed 1 tackle for loss. He got 3. He got no sacks, but he also got an interception, and not just that, he returned a forced fumble to a touchdown. What a game from Christian Harris, man. Let's actually check out the rest here. Rasheem Green, we had a ton of tackle for losses, though. Grugier-Hill, who had the forced fumble that opened up the scoring today. Grant Delpit was also phenomenal today. Had 3 sacks, Blacklock, Grugier-Hill, Rasheem Green, and then, of course, Christian Harris and Grant Delpit, who also had tackle for loss and that pick. Incredible. And honestly, I'm just so happy with the performance from the team. I couldn't have asked for much more, and what makes me most happy is we get Christian Harris to go up. I won't speak for anybody else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance this week. You know how elite players always say the game started to slow down for me? Yeah, I finally understand what that means. Dev trade upgrade, Christian Harris is now a star development and progresses faster than before. And XP, 10,000 XP as well. Wow, that's awesome. And if I was to lose that game, there could have been a potential trade incoming, but with that win out of the way, I am completely satisfied with the squad we have and the core players that we have and the young talent that we're producing and progressing every single week. I'm happy with what we got. We're going to assess this team in the offseason and build from there with a draft, with free agency. Super excited about that, but that is going to be it for episode number 7 of Texans Franchise. Really hope you guys enjoyed that stingy battle with the Tennessee Titans. Had a ton of great moments as well, and we get another rookie to go up development trade, which is awesome. Just awesome. Of course, leave a like if you guys do enjoy this video. It would help me out so much. You guys don't even understand, man, but take care. Peace.